tomorrow I might be able to go.
Hey, if you can hear me, if you can see me, that must mean it's another week of Our Opinion Podcast. I know we look crazy, but we'll get into that, man. I'm voice 1.
Hey, yo, I'm voice 2.
And I'm voice 3.
What up, though?
What up, though?
Hey, man, shout out to our sponsors. They're the reason that we can do what we can do. And we thank you. Shout out to I Believe. I Believe is a lifestyle brand for anybody that believes in something greater than themselves.
Okay.
You're going to believe in something. Why not believe in something greater than yourself, kid? Shout out to Autumn Fresh Cleaning Services, LLC, where cleaning has a feel to it. Yeah. Halloween party about to come up. Need somebody to clean it? Holla at us. Holla at them.
Before and
Holla at me.
Before and
yeah,
after.
before and after. Literally. So, excuse me. I gotta say it. Little shade. It's kind of a coincidence, but it's a little shade. Here it is. Niggas always say, my whole day throw it off, and I having a bad day when they forget something important. No, nigga, nothing's wrong with your day.
Little shade.
Wow.
I already had this written down.
Sure. Sure.
A little shade.
Wow. A little.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's like an oak tree in
he
here.
has been waiting to get me back, but I still got one up on you, though.
One up on me
I
for
still
sure.
got one up on
My
you, but
is spiteful.
so I'm feeling real seen right now.
However,
okay?
when you had a great day. You just forgot. And it's okay. So, don't be that nigga, man. Man, my whole day, my morning started off messed up. I needed what I needed at midnight, man.
Yeah.
That's all I had to say. I'm sorry.
Wow. It be your own people.
It was predestined. It was
It
already
be
like.
your own people.
That's crazy.
That's-
That turnaround time was.
I said, oh, yeah, I got
Yeah.
one. Oh, I got
You
one.
pay extra for that. That's the next day
Listen,
shipping.
That was a chat GPT moment right there.
That was one of the moments where the man finding a wife.
You better start making some
You
noise.
find a good
nigga.
thing, and Octane's the favor came.
Favorite
Prime.
game?
Yeah.
I said deliver right to your front door, huh?
Yeah, that was definitely a prime.
wow.
Oh man, B,
Okay.
what's up, bro?
Okay. I see what we're doing here.
This is an inside joke. It's inside beef rather now.
We haven't did a short story in a minute. I got a short story.
You got a
bro.
short story?
I do. We talked about it this week, but Sunday, right? I had just saw you Sunday in Kroger, right? This is Sunday. I'm leaving church in Kroger. I have on this is double breasted, but this is just a blazer. I had on like a suit.
Oh, you
right?
suited and
This
booted.
tailored.
Oh,
This tailored. But this is tailored.
Oh, you meant business Sunday.
Yeah.
It wasn't first Sunday. Why you was so snazzy?
I don't know. We had went out the day before. I had on
He
the
got
all
some
black.
cutty.
Oh,
Yeah, I had
you the night before.
Yeah, we went to
Or
a
the
party the
morning
day
of.
before.
Oh, you party.
We went to a birthday day before. I had on a black double breasted.
That's the
And
best
I'm
part
like,
of being married.
Wait a minute.
This looked too good.
You went for an adult birthday party?
I went to an adult.
Oh, okay. 'Cause
They,
when you said
30th birthday party.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Makes
so,
sense.
And they
'Cause
was
I was
like,
about
it
to
was
ask,
like a
like,
prom thing.
What are you
Grown
doing
and
with?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like a prom thing.
I'm a little over those. But
Yeah. Who?
I'm a little over those.
It's God. Okay, it's okay.
You didn't go in the 12th grade, nigga. You just.
I don't know if he did or not, but
Why we running this back, fam?
Well, I did go to mine, and I want to redo.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So
Go on.
we go the day before. Me and Kayla all black everything. Black double breasted. Again, tailored. Perfect. Next day, I want to do something else. I'd like double breast. I do another charcoal, black button, tailored, perfect. Go to
You better
Kroger.
paint the picture.
Yeah, paint the picture. Go to Kroger. We're checking out. Super old white
Man,
dude.
he called me.
He had to be 75, 80. Probably early stages of dementia. It doesn't matter.
Oh.
This nigga taps me on my shoulder. First strike. And then asks, do you work?
Does this little black boy work here?
Do you work here?
The
I
crispy,
looked at him.
the crispy nigga with the.
I looked at
With
myself.
the tailored suit on. Cause he
And I
just want-
walked off. Nigga, what?
I know racism when I hear it.
My son was looking at him like,
like this. Did he really just say?
said, nigga, do I look like I work here? I said, we walking off. I said, like, why you ain't said nothing to him? I said, son.
Some things you just don't.
Do it look like I work here?
Yeah, like not everything.
You look like I was left off a Bad and Bougie.
Come on, you know you wasting my time by
look
tapping
like I was
me.
left off Bad and Bougie.
What I look like? If you lost,
said
sir, you gonna
everybody
be
that
lost.
came to see you owe this, huh?
You asked the wrong nigga. Come on now.
It's
But
the
that was
tap on
my
the
short
shoulder.
story.
Now.
He wanted to know why you
Know your personnel.
You said read the room.
Ain't no manager dressed this good. Come on now.
Especially not at
It's
Kroger.
crazy you
Not
say
at
that
Kroger.
because I asked
Yeah,
a
like
lady
he
at
was in
Target.
And it's
Fifth
self-checkout
Ave or
at that.
something.
I asked a lady at Target that because she had red on and khakis,
Understandable.
but she didn't work there and she got offended.
Understandable.
I said, "Well,
Ma'am, if
this
you
is-
look
yeah,
around
this is called fit the profile."
I can understand if you was at Walmart and you got on
and
red.
you got it right.
I'm not coming to you.
Rightfully so.
So I said, "I apologize."
That's
She
blue
was
and
like,
khaki.
"No." I was trying to help with some toys. I just
My
I
bad
apologize.
for
You still went on with the question, like
I
just in
apologize.
case you on your break.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you because I said no because I'm on break. But just in case you on break,
When you get off,
I just want to help
point
with
might
me
have
in
2
the-
minutes
just
left
point
and
me
I
in the
still
right
be looking
direction.
around.
if you got the key to this safe, help a nigga out.
Help a nigga out.
Walkie-talkie, a nigga. for me.
Yeah.
That's it.
Hey, so it's this is my very first time, so I didn't aim to nail this. I just aimed to be in the ballpark. This is my first time dressing up for Halloween.
The crazy thing is, it didn't dawn on me how much you nailed this until I thought about you have a lisp.
Okay, naturally.
Better.
Which is why.
Who
so
better?
so this is what I.
I'm talking about if
better.
If Perfect was a person.
It wasn't until we
So-
opened up until he did the opening, and I'm like, that nigga's a G.
So here's my thought about it. I said Halloween costume.
Eureka.
I said a couple things. I said I'm late. I'm last minute. I said let me go with the most authentic, inexpensive outfit that I know.
Yeah,
So I said let me pop the trunk.
You're made for this.
Okay,
I said
you were destined
Ha-ha.
to be here.
yeah.
Jamie Foxx, who?
So how we gonna roll this? Y'all wanna? What we doing? Y'all just gonna shoot it out?
Yeah,
Picture,
okay.
what? Or
Sure. You went first.
voice one. I am. Yeah. If you don't watch us by now, it's probably one of the perks of going to YouTube, hitting subscribe
Yeah.
and like and comment because you
Follow,
get to see
share.
what's going on. Yeah, but
You get the visual.
yeah, I'll tell you in a second, but I'm gonna make my people that kind of watch us. I'm gonna make them privy to this first.
Yeah.
So yeah, P, can you roll who I am? Yeah, that's me.
You should have me do. You should have had me
here I
draw the
is.
little tattoo on the top.
Yeah. The good part about this outfit is I haven't had a fight since 2015.
And you can still.
I can still fit these trunks.
So were they
That's-
too big
They
then?
definitely was too big.
Or
No, I was way smaller then, bro.
Right, so they was too big.
Maybe.
so
I don't
they
know.
were
With
right.
that cup
'Cause
on,
if they
probably,
perfect
I don't
now.
know.
Oh yeah,
They're
was
not
too big.
perfect now. It's like okay, but I can fit
You
them.
got on
Just
a
period. I can
depend?
get in them.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I'm
good
saying?
though.
It feel like you got
You
on
don't
a
jump and put
depend.
your jeans on. I can't feel your face.
That boy the zesty mic.
There's nothing that beats. What mic
You
did
didn't
nigga
answer my
use?
question.
What was your question?
I feel like you got a depend.
No.
Oh wow.
No, I fit in them comfortably. But sometimes comfortable can be like
Ooh. What is it?
it's like woo. Nigga.
Mike ain't winning every fight. He ain't winning every fight. It showed. You gotta try and bite his ear off. Get up right there.
He was playing hacky sack with
Try
that
and
word.
bite that comfortability ear, nigga.
Clearly, he was uncomfortable.
Being relaxed sometimes can be as equivalent to
But you can say equivalent. Ain't that about nothing?
change the whole word. Change the whole.
Oh, I'm sick.
Voice two. Back to you, Mike.
Back to you, Mike.
Oh man. So I'm dressed up as. Oh, my bad.
Oh man.
Make sure the people can hear you.
Oh man.
Oh, you struggling
Am I
over
good
there?
now?
What,
Okay.
piece of hair? Couldn't find her. That is a
I like mine.
ultimate guy joke.
I like mine clean. A little, with a
Never
little
mind.
stubble.
Never mind. I'm not even
Mine a little 5 o'clock shadow down there. It's not
about to
bad.
go down this road.
Little stubble won't hurt
Yeah,
nobody.
A little friction.
I for sure don't mind her. You go on, man. No, go on.
Okay.
No, I'm good.
You sure? I'm
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Yep. Moving on.
Okay, so Halloween, my costume is. We're gonna show you. Yeah,
My boy nailed it though. He nailed it though.
You did
He
it.
nailed it.
Denzel Washington from the 90s.
His mama named him Denzel.
All I need is
I'm
a
gonna
nice
call him
little-
Denzel.
A dad stash.
Hey,
But yeah.
listen. Look up that picture.
He got that.
He was not lining them up and knocking them down. They love this nigga,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, no, nigga
My
couldn't do no
boy
wrong.
was.
Nigga couldn't do no wrong.
Yeah, they love that nigga.
Yeah,
He was
nigga couldn't
there.
do no wrong. So yeah,
Oh, shout out to my Tyler Perry wig too.
Oh,
My Tyler Perry wig.
perfecto.
Tyler Perry, you like one of my favorite guys though with your wigs.
You should have had the mic.
right. You gotta have a mic. We should have put the lapel right in the middle of your phone.
Like you got a widow's piece.
I actually got one of those for real.
Oh yeah, you do.
I do got one.
Yeah.
All right, Voice 3, what you got for us?
Well,
is?
the gentlemen here with me were a little too young to know who I was. But I'm Voice 3, and I'm a member of
50-year-old
The
movie.
Craft.
Do you ever
Did you
seen that
say
movie?
50-year-old?
No,
Never
He
seen
was
it.
saved all his
I think so.
life.
Everybody in the 90s wasn't.
Wow.
It just went over.
So no, this didn't come out in the 90s?
I'm sure it did. Or
Yeah,
late
it's
80s.
like early. Yes, I'm going to tell you.
What was it, like late
if you
80s?
seen the movie
No, I'm
The
going
Craft,
to give
I
you
want
guys the
Put a
exact.
quote.
Put a comment. Or
It
put a
came
quote.
out
in the
in
comment.
1996.
Oh,
I was 5.
really?
Yes,
Okay.
it came out in 1996.
I was 5.
Okay, that ain't
I had
bad.
no business watching this.
True.
You were 21.
Oh wow!
I
getting this.
I just almost.
back.
We good. We even. We good. We good. We straight. I'm done. I'm in the fight mode. I'm sorry. I'm in character. I take the hair wrap.
Clearly.
I take the hair wrap.
Okay.
You called me fat when I walked in the door.
Oh my god!
Now you want to act like a woman.
Okay.
Really?
I'm offended.
Yeah. Yeah.
I should have did what they did on the craft to you.
Yeah. I don't know. I never seen
I
it.
bind you.
Okay, so I was gonna say, was this like?
So I counted that.
like a witch.
It was like, yeah, they
Until
were
you
with
do
you.
right by
okay.
me.
Okay.
I counted that, nigga.
Nigga said
So
I
yeah, they
counted
were high school kids.
it. Okay.
Yeah. And then they were like the weirdos of the school. So, you know,
Okay.
they was a part of the gothic group and stuff.
Black
Okay.
lipstick. I see it.
Yep.
What's the gist of the
And,
movie though? Like what they?
Basically they were looking, one of them wanted to be like the ultimate god of the witchcraft.
Hence craft.
And so, yeah.
It's coming together.
And so basically she like did all this, wreaked havoc basically, and then one of the girls who was like the chosen one for real, she kind of like shut her down. Well, shut all of them down because at some point they all like
Became
kind of
like
played
the
a
bad
role
people.
as like the
Bad
mean
people.
girls
Oh, okay.
towards her.
All right, I got you.
And she basically got her get back way worse than
Kill somebody.
so it was like a mixture of ScARy
was gonna
and
ask.
Mean Girls, like when they
And Hocus Pocus or something.
I mean nah.
I'm just thinking.
Hocus
like,
Pocus.
No,
Yeah,
Hocus
Hocus Pocus is
comedy
more
and-
of a
Oh, so that's more so
PG-13.
like scared, like
The
suspense.
Craft is more witchcraft, like dark, you know.
Okay.
It's not. It's a suspense because it's not a horror movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Like a nice chick flick.
I was about to say, I'm thinking like Coyote Ugly almost. What I thought when I seen it. I was like-
No.
That was like a party thing.
No.
That was like,
Yeah.
Coyote. Yeah.
That was like a guy movie. too,
yeah.
yeah. I bought tickets to go to the theater.
That
to
was
see
like that's like
really?
watching
Yeah.
Tu Wong Fu.
I never forget that. I never seen that.
Oh wow, no, that's just crazy.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Tu Wong Fu is not a guy movie at all.
Wesley Snipes.
That's when they was all
was dressed in
up.
drag.
Yeah.
I might have seen it. Didn't know
Emilio.
Chris Tucker, Chris Rock.
No,
my man's that was the
Chris
pest.
Tucker was in Fifth Element
That nigga
when he was dressed in that spandex stuff.
The Mexican dude that was in
George Lopez.
He was in the
his
Pest.
Name is.
He played the Pest.
I'm about to tell you.
Okay, what about the clown in Spawn? Have you ever seen Spawn? Good God.
Here.
So we actually watch TV and movies for real. You on punishment.
So Patrick Swayze.
Spawn was
those are like
it's a dope movie.
them like movies, nigga, where you.
So these are all the characters. These
The
three
Pest
were
was
the
a
main,
big movie.
These three were the main characters.
Of what movie now?
It's called Tu Wong Fu. Thanks for everything. But this is what they look like when they went under
20% battery remaining. Lower power mode or close. All right, there we go. Oh wow, yeah, I probably won't never watch that now.
That came on BT a lot.
Yeah, no, I don't want to. So I have a hourglass moment before we dive into the.
Matter of fact, I do have to. First off, I was supposed to apologize publicly.
I think you did for what?
I didn't because we had the guest.
What are you apologizing
I ain't gonna
for?
apologize for the guest. I ain't
For
about the LeBron James.
I thought you did publicly, didn't you?
I didn't. I spoke about it right
He
before.
mentioned it,
and then
he
did the
was
show,
going
and then
to,
we
but then we
got
yeah.
you. Okay.
So.
But yeah, so again, that was my bad.
No, we appreciate that, man.
It's all good.
It's all
you
good,
know,
man.
it's all love.
It's all good. That
You're a big man, though.
That nigga in the G League now. FYI, I just don't know if you know.
Who?
Oh yeah, Bronny.
He just put up 17 points.
Yeah, I know. He supposed to. That's just.
But they put him in the G League.
I suppose he's 55th again.
I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. I reneged, nigga. No.
I'm disputing it.
There's no get back, please.
I'm trolling.
I'm definitely calling my bank and disputing it.
I'm trolling, bro. I'm trolling. No,
I did not make this transaction. Do you recognize this transaction?
No, I don't.
No.
Prove it.
No, I appreciate that. I accept that.
And then second thing, Pete, can you put the that text I sent you? It's a picture of
A comment
that was made.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, we never addressed that.
Yeah, I forgot about it.
I don't know if we want to do this a segment or not.
I think we should.
Yeah, go ahead.
We're going to do it, but then we're going to introduce it in it.
What end up happening is this will drive us into it, and I
Okay.
just won't do the hourglass because it's actually kind of perfect.
Okay, I might say I don't know if y'all want to.
No, this is actually perfect. It's
Okay,
just,
cool.
It just the chemistry on here is kind of like real, bro. So,
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So there was
Kind of paint the picture. I'm about to say, yeah, paint the picture.
This was on the collab episode, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Which one did you wait?
I think that was on the collab episode.
No, that was before. If it's the one,
Nah.
Oh no, it was.
yeah, because it was when we were talking about. Yes, this
was on the collab
generational
episode.
trauma. Yes, that was on before. It's just she responded later, but it was the one right before. It was when it was just us three.
I could have sworn this was the
I
collab
believe.
episode. I could be wrong. I screenshotted on the 22nd. Yeah, I screenshotted it on
I want to say this on the collab, but on the collab we were talking about. At some point, we got to a point where we were talking about like the traumas of.
Oops, my bad.
Now we look.
This is about the
Are you
collab.
on YouTube?
This was
it's a collab.
This was the collab. Yeah, this was the collab.
Okay.
Yeah, because I went to the episode right before, but this was the collab episode. Did you got it yet, P? Okay. This is actually one of our top supporters.
Yeah,
Yep.
big facts.
Yeah.
Number one.
She supported everything we do.
Don't say.
I know that's why I'm very, very choosy on the words. I don't want nobody to meet me outside in the parking lot. So this is
No names either, or what?
no. I'm gonna say her name. I'm
That's
gonna say her name. Yeah, that's why I'm just. This is one of. I ain't saying where you fall
Faithful.
at.
Use the word faith. Go churchy.
Yeah,
one of my
this is
faithful members.
One of our
faithful
faithful
supporter.
members.
Yeah, faithful
Okay.
member. A tithing
Yeah,
member.
yeah.
A tithing member.
A tithing
Yeah.
member. That's how
Yeah.
you just. Yeah.
So this is actually one of our
Many, a plethora. Just
yeah,
one
yeah,
of them.
yeah.
Just
one
one.
of our,
You know what I'm
not
saying?
the only, not the biggest,
Yeah.
one of our biggest supporters. I think she comment on everything.
She shares.
She shares everything.
She
So,
comes.
really dope.
She comes
came
in person.
support.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Big
she
facts.
came support in person. You got it. So yeah, here it goes. What is her? How do we? Not her real name because it's not her real name.
Kimani.
not.
Kimani. Yes, we know her something different. I don't know if she want that out there, but she's going by Kimani. So Kimani, this is her comment. Generational trauma is why voice 2, which is me, feels like if he made it through it. I'm sorry, anyone can. We definitely were raised on if you fall and scrape your knee, brush it off, and finish playing. We don't give kids time to grieve or feel pain when all they needed was a hug from you. Definitely love the comment.
Yeah.
I loved it. Personally, I loved it.
First of all, authentic hand clap just for your support, bro.
Yeah.
Like I
most
feel
definitely.
like
1,000%.
if this was like a bad comment or a good comment, you literally like earned your right to say
To
something.
say something. 100%.
Like 100%.
Yeah.
Like faithful member. Like
Yeah.
subscriber, follower.
And
like,
I also don't even look at this as a bad comment.
No.
Honestly, truthfully,
No, not at
honestly. I just wanted more
a
so.
little digging deeper than
Yeah.
surface.
Give context to exactly what I was saying. Of course, we were on a panel in a sense where I couldn't go in depth of what I said. Hey, this is how I feel, and then we gonna take it how you want it type of thing.
Yeah.
But in context, what I'm saying, or just to give detail, to what I meant, I have the understanding. I'm very aware, right, that there are things that I went through and I've been through that my son is not able to go through.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Just knowing different
Some
backgrounds.
things he won't experience.
He won't experience, nor does he probably even have the capacity
or
to
the
get
desire
through.
to.
or does he need to?
Or does he need to? Yeah. Exactly. However, there are things that he's going to go through as a young man, becoming a man, that I feel like I have to equip him for the real world.
Yes.
In the real world, you really won't have time to stop and kiss your boo-boos. When you stumble, when you fall, in the real world, you ain't going to have a lot of time. As a boy, as a man, you ain't really going to have a lot of time to kind of nurse those wounds or really get back full throttle type of thing. Like, you're going to have to, like I said before, sometimes we have to play hurt as men. I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's unfair. I just think
that for y'all.
That's just what it is.
Yeah.
Some people have
the nature of the
some people have the option to do things. Some people don't.
Yeah.
But I don't disregard his feelings. Ask somebody that I don't know if I messed up it or not, but ask somebody that has went through counseling, went through anger management, and went through therapy. I am not taking away your feelings.
Yeah.
And please don't.
Yeah, not at all. I'm going to justify your feelings as well. However, I'm still going to tell you, hey, you can't keep laying down there, bro.
Like,
so is
like
it
feel it, assess it, and then you got to push through it.
Yeah.
Is it the same as saying this? This is how I kind of receive it, and also just to kind of give context to somebody that's just like, so what, nigga? What are you saying? Correct me if I'm wrong. Kind of like you watching your son fall, but you walk up to him, you kneel down. Hey, buddy, you okay, man? You straight? Hey, wrap that shit up real quick, man. You good though? Where does it hurt? Okay, wrap that up. Get up. Finish the smile, man. But I know you good. Shake it off before you get up. All right, stretch real quick. All right, run. Now go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's kind of like I'm catering to what's going on.
Yeah.
But I'm quietly
But you're
whispering
not
to you, saying, "Hey,
yeah.
don't show them that." Like when you shake that shit off now. That makes sense? Is that what you kinda...
No, 100%.
Yeah.
There's definitely
finish the race, nigga, and we'll talk about it when we nurse that.
There's definitely a, hey, are you good?
But I feel like you can still.
Are you still able to continue?
Yeah, you should be able to show that vulnerable side. But society doesn't necessarily.
One thing after watching that episode,
I feel like be vulnerable in certain
capacities,
in certain rooms. In certain spaces and in front of certain people.
That's what I was gonna say. After watching the episode,
and that's what I mean by like you're not gonna be vulnerable in front of just anybody because then now you're subject to becoming a target,
right?
And that's just on anything that ain't got nothing to do with emotion wise stuff.
True,
but in certain spaces, it should be a safe space for everyone, regardless, male or female.
It should be.
Yeah, I agree.
I can agree that it should be.
However,
we also
know,
after watching that show, I came to kind of understand like, well, I can understand why showing it in certain settings is kind of like, well, when you show it, now what?
Yeah.
What are you expecting from this? Like, it's cool to be like, I'm hurting, because we all come over there. Now what? So I
assess the problem.
Yeah, but I understand, unfortunately, probably because I'm just a man, and I understand that it's unfortunate that we don't have the time to say, I'm hurting. It's just like, what up, bro? What's wrong? Hey, man, I just twisted it, bro. I'm good. All right, nigga, I'm going to help you out real quick. Let's go. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, you got to be careful where you show the vulnerability at.
True.
So I walked away understanding that, like, damn, that makes sense. There's a time and a place for everything.
Yeah,
100%.
Literally.
There's a really, really, really dope, and I think it comes out like maybe like every Father's Day. A video. It was an Olympic runner. He ended up tearing his ACL or something like that in the race, and this is like the Olympic. This is like the big joint, and the nigga dad runs from out the stance, puts his arm over his shoulder, and runs with him through the race.
It's like
so it's like, no, we gonna nurse this up,
right?
And I'm here for that. However,
let's finish strong.
As men, sometimes you still got a job to do, bro.
So I when I seen that, right, I took it as this, maybe saying the same thing. Is they know that you hurt already? They see it. Mm-hmm. Well, we ain't finna quit here.
It just shows your perseverance.
Yeah, we not gonna quit here.
Yeah,
they know you hurt. I'm finna help you, and so that gives you a pass for the number in the race now. Fuck whether you 4th, 5th, 2nd, 3rd. You finished.
But it doesn't. It doesn't give you the okay to quit.
Yeah, at all. But you walk away.
Yeah. You kept going.
You walk away, man, and with your dignity, and your pride, and your.
And that's all I'm saying.
We get a lot of press, so we really appreciate that feedback, though.
Yeah,
really, E, man, I love you. You know that. Like,
no, she real good.
She's
people.
a really good friend of mine.
Yeah, she real good people.
Really, really good friend.
100%. So that segment. Are we gonna? Maybe I don't know if we're gonna do it more. I think we are. I want to do it more, but that's our opinion on your opinion.
What segment? What
we just did?
Oh, kind of just
responding to comments.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. We urge you guys even to you.
Like we say, like, subscribe, comment, share.
Yeah, 100%.
Turn on the notifications so you never miss an episode.
Even if you're a listener, just an audio listener, not just kind of like you just at work, and this is kind of we kind of get you through. Like we appreciate that. Like comment, man. Like. Cause I think you can comment on Apple.
You can still comment on
Spotify.
You can comment on all the platforms.
Yeah, give us some feedback, man, and then we'll try to. I guess the more you respond to us, we'll respond to you.
Yeah, we'll respond
more
back.
Interaction we can.
Yeah, you text me, I'll text you.
But definitely shout out to Edo.
Yeah, for sure.
Really big supporter.
Yeah, and that's one of my. She came to the first live. Like she been.
Yeah. No, she been locked in.
In a definition of on my behalf, like of a real friend, like
because it went way beyond.
Yeah, hell yeah, I used to work with her, and it went from work to we literally almost died together. She was in the car with me when I did 3 flips.
I thought I was the only one.
No.
No. You were the second time he cheated death. No. I'm sorry.
No, we all see. You're the
third.
You're the first to die.
Hey, E, Drop in the comments. I hit it. I hit it. I
Okay,
hit it.
Hashtag Ray
J.
J. Yeah, we did 3 flips on 94, man.
Did somebody hit y'all or?
Nah, nigga, I was trying not to hit
I was about to say, so
someone
don't
else.
say hit it then.
Yo, you don't incriminate yourself, please.
I don't want to trigger nobody. No, I try not to.
That was your second
somebody
time
else.
cheating death, wasn't it?
Yeah, with him, you would, yep.
Okay.
So this was a good segue into today's topic. Kind of not the same thing, but so let's do it this way.
Okay.
There's a difference between coping and grieving.
True.
Right? Coping is a way to deal with the difficult life changes. Oh, I put the. It's just with difficult
It's
life
what?
changes.
I don't think it's with. I think it's
with difficult
I
life.
think it's with.
Which one talking here? With difficult
We're not
life
smelling
changes.
nothing. We
Get her
are
lick
not.
back.
We are
Pause. Oh, sorry, my bad. So coping is a way to deal with
Don't
difficult
say
life
it
changes,
again.
while grieving is the emotional response to loss.
Okay.
A couple examples. Coping, a way to deal with difficult life changes, such as by using meditation, journaling, breathing techniques. Talking
Take
whooping
your
my
time.
ass today.
I mean, they the first time.
Grieving is an emotional response to loss, which can include feeling of sadness, loneliness, fear, anxiety, resentment, and anger. Why is this important? It's important because I think that people, one, confuse the two.
Yeah.
And
True.
then two, I think that people need to know. I personally think that one graduates to the other.
1000%.
Grieving is
First
the
stage.
college
The first
dropout.
stage.
And then what was Kanye's second album? Graduation.
Graduation.
Then coping is graduation, if you will.
Yeah.
What are
But
some
coping can become something negative too.
so I want to go there too, but I want to know how do you guys grieve? Have you identified how you grieve? I'll say this. I forget context. I think that grieving has a kind of a general. You grieve one way.
So
However,
I don't
different
think
circumstances cause grief to be. It unlocks a new chapter of how you grieve,
Okay.
and it enhances how you already grieve. Does that make sense?
Okay.
But for the most part, nigga, you grieve the same way. Does that
Well,
make sense?
I mean, grief to me comes in waves, though.
True.
However, I'm almost certain if you just didn't think or recall to me, there are certain times that you grieve, there were similarities. It started one way and then it just, because it was this cousin or this grandma, or it intensified. But for the most part, nigga, I get in my car and I cry, or I get, like, it's one way. Do you guys know how you grieve? Does that make sense?
Well, yeah,
No,
I
I
mean,
do.
you grieve. Well, me personally, I grieve differently depending on the level of what it is. So the way I grieve for my grandparents is not the same way that I grieve for the lady that I might have grew up in church with.
But you do this. But I'm almost certain that you do some of the same.
There's like
traits.
No, because
there's a similarity.
Because
You close the
for
door and go in the
instance,
same room. One
like-
you might scream, one you might cry, one you might just go to
So,
sleep.
like, for instance, like grieving my grandparents, like that brings on like full blown emotion, like tears, type, all of that type of emotion.
Is this triggering for anybody?
No,
All right, that's important.
but
P,
the
you
way,
probably cry in the car at school though.
good? No, I didn't think about that. I just want to.
yeah, but the way that, like I said, I would grieve the lady that grew up in church. I knew her, and her life had an impact on mine, but it'll never be the same impact as my grandparents. So I might not even cry going to see them, like ever.
I got you.
Like I might feel the sorrow of, dang, aw.
I got you.
Like-
so for you, grieving is attached to the relationship.
Yes. And how much of an impact, because it doesn't have to be a long relationship, but the impact that person played, a grandparent just so happened I was older when they both passed.
I got a side note. I hope I don't fuck you up with this. Never mind. I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna do that on. I forgot we on. I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
But this nigga yeah. Damn, it just fucked me up. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, no, it's cool.
Yeah.
I think there's only been maybe twice in my life that I can remember that like a death has affected me and I like grieved from it. Okay. One, I was like super young. It was my uncle. My Uncle Robert was my auntie's husband.
Okay.
Really dope dude. I think I was mad at him when he passed away. So I think that's why it kind of affected me. Okay. I can only remember me crying at 2 funerals. His funeral and then my father-in-law. But both of those deaths definitely affected me differently. But I don't know if I grieve properly.
But I don't think that there's a format. But would you say
it is though? Like there are stages of grief.
Yeah. So because there
or maybe death doesn't.
The format
Are you
to me
desensitized to it.
Format says chronological order,
so that it doesn't really affect you.
And then this and then this.
No.
However, grief isn't that. Grief is nigga, you might start here.
Right. No.
Move here. It's no order.
And I do agree to that. And that's something that I spoke to Kayla about when dealing with her father passing away. But it was still, hey, it's gonna be these 5 to 7 things. There's no particular order.
Yeah, it's gonna
however, you're gonna hit every last.
It's like a wave.
At some point, you're going to hit.
You know what I mean? So it's like there's no order. It's like taking the test. It's like, hey, you gonna get these questions.
I mean, grief has.
You
no
might
face
not
to
get
it
them
either.
in the order that the study guide is showing you.
Yeah.
But if you view the study guide, you're gonna know what you're coming up against.
And you may repeat one way longer before you jump into the next one.
No, 100%. Yeah. And it also comes back. It ain't like you just go through it once.
Yeah, that's a roller coaster.
It's like
that's a roller coaster.
We gotta just dealt with it this year.
It can hit you at the most random times because it could be years, and you know, and it's like you've already kind of accepted what happened, but then it's just like something reminds you, and it's like
smart
all
triggers.
over again. It's like it just happened again,
which goes into and I hope you remember that, which goes into the importance of how you cope and when coping, because it'll hit you. But we'll get into the coping part. So for you, it's kind of like her, right? It kind of is associated with the relationship.
Sure, it's
that's because we both
probably so. I don't believe in that type of stuff though. But
no,
yeah.
we
both Pisces. Yeah. But no, like again, I think I have an understanding that who this may affect, and my love for that person now kind of builds this sense of feeling about this person passing away. Whereas, like, I'm not necessarily moved by that person passing away.
Yep.
However,
how it affects those
like,
attached to them.
That's my uncle.
And watching them go through.
My uncle passed away a couple years ago. That's my daddy brother.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm hurting, but I feel bad for him too.
Yeah, like I more so feel. I feel bad that you
know, who you was with your whole life, and now they gone.
Yeah, and that's what it is. Like I more so feel bad
for the connection
that you have to go through this. Not saying I don't love him,
right?
Not saying that I didn't care for him.
But it's like you had a greater.
It was just like I
understand,
like.
It's a bigger loss for you than
it's
it is to me.
It's going to be a huge loss for you.
So I think I'm similar to you guys, right? In the sense of I think that's a natural response. Not that may be our genuine reason. I think it's a natural response to grieve, based off association. However, for me, it's that. But on the flip side, there is a base to how I grieve. I feel really, really, really bad at first. I don't care who it is, what it is. It just be like, fuck, man, like, and what happened? happened?
Yeah.
Like I immediately get to like investigating in my mind. They did what and had what? Like what? Well, what's a? But damn, well, like I get really like bummed out, and it's just like damn, and then naturally, depending on who it is, it'd be like damn, bro, cool guy, man, that sucks, bro.
Yeah,
and then other times it's like fuck, man, it's granddad, nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? However, I do think that which I do not believe in. I do not believe in that narrative. You got to be strong for your mama. Why? For what? She better be over there getting that shit out and crying because I'm about to get mine out. I'm not being strong for nobody. I don't owe anyone strength. Okay. However, because I can say this, I watched my mother bury her father, but I also understand what I'm saying. I also, and I'm only using the word, I'm not going to use the word enjoy. But I wallowed in my moment. I'm burying a grandfather.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing I can do about you burying your father. I'm standing right here with you, holding you. But I'm not being extra strong for you because I'm burying my grandfather who I had a relationship with. So I don't believe in that. You got to be strong for your brother, your sister. No, I don't. I got to go through mine.
What does that look like too, though? Because
I don't get it either. Go hold him up and don't cry. And then my father went through. They buried his dad, bro. And he felt like he had to be there for us. So I'm over here getting mine out, fam. And I'm like, hey, you need to go somewhere in the corner and cry, bro.
But that could also be the way that they cope with it. They'd rather console others who it might be hitting them harder at that moment. True. So for them to help them get through their emotion, they're allowing you the space to do it now. I'm going to worry about you right now. I'm going to do mine later. I'll have my moment when I have my moment. But right now, it's weighing on you more than it's weighing on me.
And I respect that.
So I'm not going to take that away from you.
I also just don't believe in still in the moment. You was there. I walked out when my mama was. When she got to a point where I couldn't do nothing and I hated seeing her like that, I walked out. I'm going to go out here and cry. And you're going to stay at the casket and you're going to cry. Because I don't know what that feels like to bury a parent.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. However, I can't steal your moment and be like, I'm here for your mom. No, I'm not. I'm out here because I can't. Because my dad said that after the funeral. He was like, I didn't follow after you because it hurt me to watch my son hurt. But I didn't know what you felt. I just felt bad because you my son. And I'm like, I want to pick you up. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I respect that. I'm actually glad you didn't come out. Because I would have been like, now I gotta wipe my tears faster because like I'm good, Dad. Don't worry, I'm straight. Don't worry about me, bro. I'm good, my nigga. Because I also know that you don't feel what I feel. This is my grandfather.
But in that moment, it's okay to say like, no, I'm not good.
I guess I couldn't share that. I can share that with my mama. That's her daddy. You know him in passing. You were married to his
okay.
Right.
Okay,
so that's why. That's why him being there for you is easier for him because although, I had an interaction with him, it's not what you felt. Yeah. So, so I empathize because it's a sad occasion, but I don't know how you feel. Yeah. But while whatever you are feeling, I'm going to stand here with you.
I'm willing to take the blow.
And it's okay for you to feel it in this moment because this is a safe space for you.
I guess I really just made me think about something. And which that's kind of dope. Because I don't know how to feel or how you feel, I have plenty more room for your feelings.
Exactly.
I'm right. That's kind of dope, actually.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, I'm right here. It's kind of how you be treating me sometimes. Like, nigga, I don't know how that feel, but keep talking. Yeah. I got more room to fill up now because... So now when I talk to my people that's going through something similar...
Now I know.
Let me go back to that bank of shit that I done accumulated. Like, my mans was saying... Mm-hmm. It's actually kind of dope.
Yeah, that's kind of dope. But that's why I was saying I was talking to my cousin.
Yeah, I was trying not to say like the particulars, but
trying to get insight. But no, that's really dope.
It really is. I just made me think about something like, damn.
No, it really is. Because
maybe I was selfish. Like, nigga, I do need you. Come on.
I was trying to, I guess, get an understanding of like what does it look like. But that's exactly what it looks like when you're being strong for somebody. Yeah.
But he said that to me though. Like he said, I didn't like seeing my son hurt. Mm-hmm. And what nothing I can do about it.
Yeah.
Like, even if me hugging which is how I felt about my mama. Like, I can hug you, bird, but ain't nothing I can do about you burying your father.
Yeah.
And I just gotta, I kind of still stand on the idea of I don't want to rob people of, I don't owe you
But
strength.
then some people also
But I can appreciate help more though after hearing that.
they grieve from regret.
Oh yeah.
Because they
Shoulda, coulda, woulda, and why did I?
They didn't do something that
True.
they could have done, years ago.
Yeah.
So, but now it's too late.
Yeah.
So it's not only am I grieving you being gone, now I'm grieving the moments that we could have had that would have been better.
Yeah.
But yet,
Yeah.
Girl in her bag. Grieve regret is crazy. Grieve regret is crazy. I think it's a black lipstick. I don't know. The girl's good. Keep it running. Keep it going. Grieve regret is dope.
That's a real thing though.
it is.
Yeah,
That's
it
a real-
is.
So,
it really is.
Which drives me into the next point. There are people that have, what is it, grief, regret? Or what you
Yeah,
say?
your grief is in regret.
So because of that, they have fucked up coping mechanisms, bro. They're not able to cope with the ideal of a person is gone or forgiving themselves or
True.
being forgiven by that person. So the coping part, what is the coping? It's actually what you do in response to the grief.
Yeah.
I
think a lot of people look at it like
I take medicine. I go to the gym. This is how I cope with it. I'm trying to break it down. Not that people are dumb, but if you think like me, sometimes they'd be like, you don't got to say that to say this. So coping is basically this. How do you deal with this shit, bro?
Yeah, I think a lot of people, they don't, they feel like the person can't forgive them, so they don't forgive themselves.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, is really crazy. But you said something before, it was like kind of still in the moment.
Let me say this while you got it?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. Nah, it was.
You don't want to steal the moment.
Yeah, right. I stole the moment at my father-in-law funeral.
Oh.
How? So the whole time, I had cried the day before. I'm like,
You'll be good.
I'm gonna try and reserve myself for. I'm trying to make space for Kayla, whatever like that. And his brothers had closed the casket. Nigga, it took me out. Took me out.
Said, "Don't drop you to your knees."
Took me out.
Yes, that is.
I'm up there trying to hold her. That happened. Nigga, my mama had to come get me.
Yeah.
Stole the whole moment.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, but it's her daddy, nigga.
So imagine this though, right? but imagine this though, right? Kind of like what I was saying though, right? Imagine if, right? Let's just say, imagine in that situation, you were able to kind of just let her go and kind of go over and have your moment, and mama came and got her, and then your mama came and got you. Now it's no one steals the show because I'm having my moment about what he meant to me. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Which goes back to why I say, like, I don't owe you strength because I end up still in the moment then. Because now it's like,
And when it's like an intentional steal of moment.
Yeah, that's all I was about to say. That's all I was about to say.
Just met this nigga.
It
Versus
wasn't
like this is an emotional
It wasn't intentional.
outburst that I did not plan this. Like, it was uncontrollable.
I didn't tell his brothers to close that casket.
And I didn't know how I was gonna feel.
I didn't know how I was gonna feel.
Witnessing it.
Now.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
But see, and that's
I
a
never
lot of times
understood why people cry when they close the casket.
because
I used
it's
to always,
literally
you
the last
know
time, bro.
it's about to happen.
It's the
You
last
know
time.
it's about to happen.
Just dumb and
but
ignorant.
it puts you in that mindset of this is literally the last time I'm going to
I
see you
didn't
in
cry
the physical.
Last time.
And that's usually when, again, depending on the person, that's usually when it hits me the hardest.
So for me at funerals, I'll be like,
too.
I know why we here, but I know why we here.
Because like that initial view. Now I will say,
It's just like I know why we here. I know the occasion.
I will say,
Yeah,
with
and
my
that's what's
aunt,
like, nigga, y'all know they
Until
Yeah.
they
they close
close
the
it,
casket.
you
Like,
like, oh,
I will say with
y'all know we about to do this, right? Like we,
yeah, but
they gonna
that
keep it
is-
open.
But it's like,
No. I understand now,
yeah,
wholeheartedly,
at
firsthand.
my
Like,
son's mother funeral, I knew why we was there. It's like, I know why we here. It's sad. I know she gone.
Yeah.
And when they closed the casket, it was like, oh, that's why we're here. Like, I'm not gonna ever see this
is
girl
it.
ever.
Ever
All right,
again.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
Like, I literally went. It's funny now, but I went in shadow box. It's the only thing I could do. It's funny because I think about Boys in the Hood and shit. But I went out. I went outside, bro. And that's what I did.
Right outside the church?
No, I went outside. Yeah, that's straight for sure. Yeah, you still in the moment.
That's a show still in the moment.
Who sent you?
Niggas we were
Who sent you,
boxing
bro?
the air.
Yeah. No, who sent you? I went outside. My brother drove me. B drove me. And when I went to them, I'm like, yo, open the car, bro. I opened the door, nigga. It was just like soft. It was just like, fuck, man. It was just like, and they just started rolling down, but it was me just like.
You did it in front of him?
No, I went to the car. No, he.
Okay, I was about to say, that is
it wasn't like hard shadow box.
definitely dramatic.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't like. It was just like rolling. Like I was just like, fuck, damn, like rolling it off of me.
What just happened?
Yeah.
I can say like with usually my initial view, again, depending on who it is, that usually is like when reality sets in.
Yeah.
You go to viewings and funerals?
No. Well,
Yeah,
it depends.
I don't do that.
It depends because most like I don't. I won't go to both. Because I've just
I did my grandfather. So
but majority of the time it's like it has no effect on me. But it's just that initial view is like, okay. And then it's like once you get to that moment to where it's like over with.
Yeah.
And it's like once it is sealed, it is sealed.
Yeah.
That is when it's just like, all right,
Yeah.
reality is here and this is
it's tough. How do y'all cope? Is your coping, is it associated to?
It has graduated. Because I've like kind of worked through emotion behind death and kind of understand that there's a greater healing outside of here.
Yeah, that's
and my prayer is always, honestly, whenever somebody is like, when the doctors give their, this is what it is. Mm-hmm. And I just literally always pray and I ask God to just help me remember that healing is not always on this side.
Yeah.
And so that, repeating that is just like, okay. So, and it's like once you prepare, that initial hurt is still going to be there. But you carry it differently. Yeah. And you accept it differently because it's like you already, prepared for it.
Yeah.
So, like when my aunt died in October of last year, it was like we kind of prepared for it, but because she had lasted so long after they had given their first diagnosis or prognosis, it was like she lasted so long. So it was just like, but then literally going to see her the night before I had to go back to the hospital, I prolonged going to the hospital because I didn't want her to pass while I was in the hospital.
Wow.
But she still ended up passing while I was in the hospital.
How
so
did you cope
I'm
with
literally
it,
in pain. So I had to double grieve because
you took back-to-back blows.
Literally the same day that my aunt passed, she passed that morning. They came in and told me that my surgery would be more extensive than what initially planned. So it's like, all right, so now I got to grieve a double loss.
Yeah.
So in the hospital, it was just like, I'm ready to go home, but I can't go home because I'm in pain. I can't do anything. So it's like, this is the only place I can be. And I have nothing but time to think and pray. So I actually, like, I was okay. I was okay because I got out of the hospital before her funeral and stuff. So when I seen her, I was literally at peace. Like, I did her wig and everything. I was going to go and help. Her? Yeah, the wig that So it was just like I was at more peace.
I couldn't do that.
With that. And I just like when I saw her, I fixed her clothes because she was a little, disheveled.
I wasn't being funny. I was shocked.
But most people say that because I'm more afraid of the living than I am the dead.
We look like this. If I do it,
I try. Hey, I'm dealing with this.
yeah, you see what's going on here. God damn it,
Over here struggling in this shit. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure that she went off nice and stuff. But I was literally at peace. So it was like I could console everybody else.
I think
because I had already worked.
I think I cope with grief. Side note, man, you can grieve somebody that's still alive. I don't know if I told you that because just wanted to throw that out there. I'm not gonna whatever. I think I cope the same way. I suppress it and deal with it later. I bury with the person. I mean, there. I can do about it, bro. He gone. And then later on, shit hit me, and I'd be like, "Fuck, I got 3 more cries left." I didn't know I had 3 more left. I thought I cried that one cry. And thought about him. I missed him. I love you. I said what I said. And that was gonna be it. And then I'd be like, "Oh yeah, I'm sorry for your loss. Oh yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good. Nothing we can do about it. And then later on, I'll be like, "Damn, something just smelled like, fuck, damn,
yeah.
I gotta pull over."
Yeah.
So I cope with it by suppressing. I don't know if that's good or bad.
That's bad.
Because I suppress it for the moment, but I deal with it in the moment. I suppress it, and then when it happens again, I deal with it.
So you just kind of put it on pause.
Yeah, versus saying like, you know what,
I ain't gonna never deal with it again.
Let me not say suppress. I'll say I compartmentalize
it.
Yeah,
okay. You put it on pause. It's like you let the moment happen. 20%
here. I'm gonna save. Another 40.
You let it happen, and then it's like, well, I'm gonna come back to this. So leave this on the shelf up here.
I got to.
And when I need to reach up there again,
I get it.
I'll pick it back up.
And that's just how I cope with stuff. Or I go and do boxing is always my first love. So to the fact of
that's a good outlet.
Grieving someone that like I took my divorce hard. And I literally called my mentor and was like, "Bro, if I don't get into boxing, I'm gonna do something to myself or somebody else. Like I gotta get in. I gotta fight, bro." And I mind you, I done had 2 surgeries that made me retire, nigga.
Yeah.
He was like, "Nigga, pull up."
Yeah.
Talk about money and all that. Like, pull up.
But you
and
went
I had to go back
a positive. You're going through a positive coping mechanism.
Yeah, but you was there when I went to the negative.
I mean, but you went through the negative, but you're now here. So we're not going to dwell on that part. But that was just a stage of where you couldn't see the other side of it. And so in that moment, it was just too much for you. But now that you've now understood, boxing is your outlet.
That's
so
it.
Even if you ever stop, pick that back up, and that's
going
to bring you back to reality.
I say that to say that it took me to go through that. Because then I got back in school. I'm still in school now. It's like, fuck, now I got to commit to this because I did it.
Yeah.
I say that to say that, and I know it's hard now because you're going through it, right? But when you go through something, man, you're grieving a loss or someone that's still here, a relationship or just a friendship or kinship, whatever, try to find that first love because it's kind of, which is kind of dope. Like when you saying your son don't got to go through certain things. Nigga, I'm your example.
Yeah.
You don't gotta go through.
Yeah, that's why I didn't need
to realize this. Just reach for that first love, bro.
Because I've seen it firsthand.
Yeah,
and this is what it is.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I'm good.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to be that bad where I sniff crack. Let me just get
my partying has. If you sniff
you never know where it starts.
If you sniffing crack, you beyond down bad. You're beyond Milwaukee's best.
I just know the effect that crack has had on people. Not even like losing weight. Like you are giving nigga head.
Am I for crack? Like my mom survived,
I don't want that.
My mom's a survivor, bro.
Your mom is?
My mom.
Mm-hmm.
My mom's dope. She'll tell you. My mom. There was a point.
I know a couple people that have.
There's a point in my life where I don't know what happened. But I remember that she wasn't there, and my dad was there. But that's why, like, people be like, "Your mama smoke weed." Yeah, she survived crack. She gave up cigarettes. Nigga, let her roll a blunt.
Okay.
She's solid.
Yeah.
Nigga, move around, bro.
Yeah.
Like she.
It could be
Because
worse.
if that's all we
nigga,
gotta
move
worry
around,
about,
bro.
then that's all we gotta worry about.
Yeah,
You know?
her wanting a bag of
You only
chips.
sucking one nigga now.
She wants some munchies afterwards.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
that ain't
fine.
bad.
Nah, but my mama, she told me that. She said I did everything in this world except sold my body. I can live with that, mama.
Because that means you might have done a lot. You just didn't sell it.
Cool.
That don't mean you didn't
That's what you
use
say.
Yeah,
I'm
my-
gonna say on there. What's everything?
What
That's what
is
I want to know.
everything?
What?
You did crack, so I don't really know how.
How true
Truthful
your
that-
statement is.
Unreliable
Nah.
witness.
I'm not feeding
You the
into this
mama. You
foolishness.
the mama. Nah, you the mama. No, I'm just saying, ma. You ain't gotta be throwing nothing.
I'm not feeding into this foolishness.
Nah, man. Hey, my bird, man. I'm my baby, bro.
Nah, but she won. She'll
She'll tell you, but I'm about to say she'll tell you too. Solid as a rock, but she'll tell you that, like, nigga, I done did it.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I get that whole mindset of like, just be a straight shooter, bro. Like, just keep it a buck. I'm a little more tactful.
Yeah.
My mom don't got no tact.
Oh no,
You learn from her.
Yeah,
though,
I don't.
you know
I don't like attention and I don't like drama. But my mama is just like, I gotta fight. Fuck.
what I mean?
Hey, it's
How do you
time
cope,
to throw
bro?
them hands.
I don't know, man. This was like
You just
think
like
that's
go
real, too.
through
this was like the
your
first
day to day.
Yeah, this was like the first as an adult. This was like the first.
That's what I was telling her.
Oh, okay.
I caught it, but the way you
I ain't want him.
Yeah.
He looked like nigga. You back
Even
on
though
me? No,
even
nigga.
even
What's
on
going
camera it
on?
didn't look right.
Yeah,
Like,
I-
like this thing
I
got a
just
pee.
saw it
He
out
about
the
to pee
glimpse.
the guy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I don't
My
know,
bad.
honestly, man. I don't know. I don't know if it's good. I don't know if it's bad.
So do you find yourself doing something similar every time, or
No, he
like have you recognized that?
I've literally heard the nigga say like, nigga, I don't know what to do, how to deal with this.
Yeah,
Like-
I don't.
So
I really don't.
I'll say to you what I said to the viewers, bro.
When it so kind of like you in the instance where it's like when I have my moments, I have my moments.
yeah.
But other than that, I don't have my moments.
So let me ask you this. Ask both of y'all. I run to the moment first though.
I don't.
Oh, she. Oh, I'll be right back. I'm going to run to the moment, nigga. Y'all don't do that. I mean, like I've not like, oh damn, okay. Let me go brace myself until so and so. Let me. I don't do
But
that.
see,
brace
I've
myself.
had.
Yeah,
But see,
nah,
I've
I run to the
had
moment first.
But see, I've had to be the one to break it to some people before, and it had already crushed me. So I knew, like, even in telling these people, I literally just kept breaking down. Like, I couldn't even get it out clearly. And they like, huh? Like, what? You know, before I had to, like, fully get it out. Because it was just like, I can't even believe that I'm saying the words.
Yeah.
So they're not even forming correctly because why am I saying this? Like, I'm really saying this? Like, this is real life? Like, this is what I have to tell you, that somebody we both know that we were close with is no longer here? And it's like, because if I wasn't the one to tell them, there was nobody to tell them.
Yeah, that's tough. I don't think I had to be the. Maybe today, but I don't think I had to. No, I ain't never had to be the bearer of bad news, bro. No, I got a rule too, though. I'm saying this in a comical way, a comedic way. I love this nigga. But I mean this. Do not call me. Yeah. At work, bro. With
don't
bad
call me
news.
Don't call me at work or while I'm driving.
Don't. First of all, ask me. There's only one person that called me and was like, "Hey, bro, what you doing? Where you at?" A nigga, call me when you. No, what's wrong, bro? Everything all right? No, but call me.
Yeah.
When you. Yeah. My son's mother, nigga, brother called me while I was at work. Hey, nigga, you know so. Nigga, what the fuck, bro?
But just imagine,
my cousin Isaac.
But right after he got that, he picked me up from work. And
so he picked you up?
Yeah, because he was already like picking me up from work. So this is when I didn't have my car, and so He didn't. This is the news that he can. I know who she is. So now I'm just getting off of work, and this is the first thing because it's like it's on his face.
Yeah.
So it's like it's inevitable. Like whatever it is, we got to talk about it.
Right.
And then for that to be what it is, it's like what the like.
Then my cousin Isaac, same brother, called me inquiring. Nigga, they said, what's called dead, bro? That's true? I said, bro, I'm in Indiana, bro. I don't know, nigga, but give me.
You gotta start.
I'll call you right back, bro.
Okay.
Ignore
like when when your phone call go, you text me.
I go on Facebook, nigga. First thing I see, I'm like, I call back, I'm like, yeah, nigga, you actually just broke the news to me, bro. It's like Sandbox blood cousin, nigga. Like,
oh, wow.
And this is how.
Bro. Well, nigga, I ain't know. Don't call me to find out, nigga. You know that's my cousin.
Yeah.
Why you calling me?
That
All
way.
I have to say is, nigga, if you have to be the bearer of bad news, bro, there is a tactful way to do it. Yeah. I understand situations where it's just like, bro, I gotta call you.
There's
nigga.
no
like,
other way around it.
There's no other way around it. Yeah. However, excuse me, if you know that you ain't the nigga to even bear the news, send somebody else, bro. You having a hard time with it, nigga.
Yeah.
And I'm finna call you. No, man. I love my brother, bro, but I hate that nigga for that moment. Mm. I hate it, bro, because I remember the moment vividly. Yeah. I was at work having a grand day, bro. And he called me like, yeah, nigga, you know, your girl got popped up last night.
I was driving once.
Especially that terminology is
crazy.
Like, minute, literally. Yeah.
Like,
mind you.
Yes.
She was killed. Mind you, nigga, when I got into an accident with E, we did 3 flips. You know who picked me up? Nigga, my son, mama.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So it's just like, that was my nigga.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy.
So all that
go
to
back
say,
to
man.
The question you asked too, though. I brace myself. I plan. There was this one time. It's actually been I want to say maybe 2 or 3 times. It's this dude that nigga play music every day, and I literally call it out every single time. Like, this nigga is gonna play this song, and it's every like single time.
His rotation.
It's like he never played a song. Like, he usually play the same songs. I know nigga gonna play Kim. He gonna play like some music or like jazz.
Gotcha.
But for the most part, the nigga gonna play the same songs, and it's every single time. It's like I'm on my way to work. I'm like, Zoom by the Commodores. It's a song that was playing at my father-in-law funeral at the viewing. Oh. This is what like the little slideshow they have with all the pictures, music playing in the background. And every time I had a moment, I think about it. I listen to it prior to going to work. Every time I had that feeling, I listen to it on the way to work. So when I get to work,
it's already out.
And he play it. It ain't gonna affect me.
Yeah, it's out of me.
And every single time, I'm like, this nigga gonna play this song. I just got a feeling. I play it on the way to work. And it's good soon as I get there. And then there was this one time, because usually I'm on the phone with Kayla.
Yeah.
I had the thought in the morning, but I didn't have time to play it. And I'm on the phone with Kayla, and I'm like, that's what she hears. This nigga about to. I said, I swear, I told Kayla, I said, I'm going to call you right back.
She didn't want to hang up?
She didn't at first. And I'm like, no, something going on. I got to call you right back. And literally the next song was that. And I'm like, I should go pull this nigga, go unplug this thing like every single time.
But I know this is weird to say, bro. But I don't want to say urge, but I urge you to find a guarantee outlet. I got a guy who was like a brother to me. And I respect him as that. I'll say that. And nigga, when I got the news that he died, nigga, I went right to the gym. I went right to the punching bag. And I ain't do no other workout, and I cried while punching the bag. And I realized that boxing is my outlet for a little bit of everything, bro. I get to literally punch my emotions out.
And not go to jail for it. Because You not doing nothing new.
And I just feel better for the moment. So I just urge you, anyone, to find something that's like a go-to. Like, just like, hey man, listen, this moment for me, I hear you. I'm finna come cry with you, hug you. But this one right here, just give me a minute. I'll be right back. I promise you I'll be right back. When my grandfather died, at some point I left and I just went by myself. And I was just like, I drive a nigga car too.
Yeah.
Like the steering wheels to this day smell like cigarettes. And I won't clean them. Because I enjoy a nigga every now and then. Okay, Marlboros. In the green box. Nigga.
Yeah.
You know, I wash my hands. However, there are times where I'll get in the car and if you know anything about cleaning, when you clean, it's like pores. The odor that's in the seats and shit comes out.
Yeah.
I'll get in the car and be like, fuck. Smells like my granddaddy. I'm going to run. If I go to the football field to run.
Yeah.
Let me just get that shit off. All that to say, just at some point, bro, find your niche, if you will. Find something that's just like, I know this doesn't eliminate how I really feel in the long run, but it kind of just...
It helps me work through it.
Yeah, it's like appetite. Don't
spiraling.
eat to get full. Satisfy your appetite, bro.
Yeah.
I'm going to be hungry in an hour or two, but for right now, this oatmeal and this banana,
I think
I'm
now
solid.
that I'm really thinking about it, it only hits me when I actually like feel like I need that person for something. And we spoke about it before, where it's like I had like a really, really down moment. And it was like every male figure that I was able to run to at one point in my time, at one point in life, I couldn't. Like, not because they passed. It was like, you know what I mean? Some people passed. Some was just due to like relationships change. Some relationship is just not what it is no more.
Yeah.
And it was like, I was just left like, bro, like I kind of like need guidance in a sense. And,
and the one
every male figure that I kind of was able to run to, or I can, you know what I mean? Like as a resource I can pull from. It was like, I can't.
They're non-existent.
So then it like moments like that, it hit me to where it's like,
now
I need to know
person's connection.
Yeah, like I kind of need to know. Okay, I have a decision to make, and right now, I'm torn between what should I do, and I want to make sure, I make the right move.
Yeah,
or not necessarily the right move, but what's the best move?
Yeah,
for me to make in this situation.
Not
saying that whatever you tell me I'm gonna do. But maybe I'm not looking at this in the right perspective.
I need a new coping mechanism, nigga.
Yeah, now all these people I was able to run to, it's like
I can't do that.
Yeah, and so I really got to do this by myself.
And I think that's life though, and not even just death. Just there are times in life where we like, fuck, man.
Yeah, just
ain't nobody answering the phone.
Is not,
ain't nobody texting back. You ever call somebody?
I will be okay with that.
But listen,
like to know that I actually have
access to you.
It's like you still have the option.
Yeah, but
it was like I didn't even got an option.
But I guess I get that. There's a difference, right? But I guess the picture I'm painting.
I understand what you're saying though.
Is that what happens in life when the people or the person that you want are unavailable?
True, 100%.
What do you do for?
I about to say unavailability versus like
not to take away from what you're saying at all.
Cut ties. Cut ties are a little deeper than just I need you in this moment and you're not available.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you have been available. You're just not available right here.
Yeah.
But when there has been a tie cut in a relationship where I would normally be reaching out to you,
I can't.
We don't even have that.
Yeah.
So
I'm unable.
You're not even an option no more.
Right.
But I could really use your sound advice right now. But because of other circumstances, we're not there.
Yeah, and then I can do.
You know, and so that's where that
I don't have the answer for that.
Loss of a person who's still living, like that's where that grieving of that friendship, that relationship, that that's where that comes into play.
Because I called a couple people that, like the relationship had just changed, whether it was on my end or just in general. Like, hey man, now I'm mad at you right now, bro.
Yeah.
Cause nigga, I need you. Pause.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever you going through, you feel like we can't. Nigga, my best friend. Call the nigga, whatever. Hey, nigga, I'm really hurt right now, bro. And whatever you going through, you isolating yourself from me, and now, nigga, we can't even. I was there, and not throwing it in the nigga face or nothing, but it's just like,
nigga, I need you.
Yeah, like, bro,
over, nigga.
I'm really in the spot right now where, bro, I need somebody to talk to. Yeah. And
so, but are they at fault for where they might be mentally and cannot be there for someone else? They don't have that capacity to take on what someone else has. So do you hold them accountable for that? In the sense of, you weren't there for me. Well, do you understand I wasn't even there for myself?
That's a fair
so
question.
How can I be there for you? And so it's like, you can be upset about it. But if you're just blatantly ignoring me, that's different. But if you are already in a situation, just me personally, I'm not going to bombard you with what I have going on.
Yeah, and I've told him about that before.
I know what it feels like to be going through something on my own and then constantly be that person that other people lean on. So now I'm taking on what they're going through as well as trying to deal with what I'm going through. So then now I become,
nigga, I don't even know how to even be here.
It's like the
overcapacitated, overstimulated, exerted, just emotionally shut off now to where I can't even work through what I'm going through because I'm trying to figure out a solution for you so that you can be okay. And I'm not letting you know I'm drowning.
Yeah.
But I'm keeping you
I guess for me,
really. It's kind of like, and I hate to draw everything back to this.
I guess for me, it was, go ahead.
Only because it just kind of over beat a dead horse, I guess. Do you remember kind of like when we had came over for like a little therapy session and it was like, he never stands up for me. I'm like, hey, you asking a passive nigga to stand up for you, and I never stood up for myself. You kind of remember that conversation?
I do.
And it was like, what do you want from me? It's like, how do you expect me to do something I have enough for myself? I'll get to that point. I hear your complaint. I'll get to that point, but I'm passive, and you want me to be extra. So it's kind of like I feel like that was different.
Because you actually no.
Because it's like, damn, nigga, if he don't know,
because you actually did it though.
Yeah,
both times.
Eventually, but to her point, it's
and
like,
what we were saying was,
if a nigga don't know how can he? How do you got room for you?
It ain't necessarily if you know how. You did it. You did it twice, in both scenarios. It wasn't until you went through surgery, and that's when I'm like, so he had a near-death experience. Literally. Of course, I'm gonna want. I want my mama, nigga. Yeah. I want my my bird. I don't. Yeah. I understand
the dynamic, but
nigga, I got
the
big joker.
Real life, yeah, like
this is the big joker. Like, dude,
everything.
Are we? Is this not spades anymore?
Maybe that's different. Yeah. I just looked at it the same in the sense of
I understand
the capacity of knowing. Well, no,
I was just saying.
I'm saying this
for sure.
Yeah.
My only thing is
when he was saying
it wasn't communicated to me in a sense to where it's like, hey, I'm going through right now. It was just
blood circulation.
It was just like a total cutoff.
But what if they didn't have that for you to even say that?
Maybe so.
Yeah.
So it's like I can't even expose this part because for one, I don't even really know what this looks like. I just know that I'm in a really bad place. I don't want to talk about it at all. I can't be there for nobody else. Like I gotta
earn my own bullshit out.
I'm just existing. I'm not even living. I'm just existing day to day. So it's like you want to hold them accountable for that because it's like I needed you in this moment. Yeah. And you weren't there. Yeah. But then you have to understand where were they in that moment that I needed them.
That's true. And I do understand that to a certain degree. Mm-hmm. And I say that because when you came to me with what you was going with, you didn't you didn't ask or
see if you were
see
able to.
if I was at capacity. It was
but
just
would
like
that be on you to possibly say?
it was just like here.
I can't do this. Like I'm here. I hear you. But really, I'm not good.
Yeah,
only because they
think
did actually, come to you, and it was like in that moment, it was either yes, I can inquire and say, you know what, before I say anything further, how are you? Like, where are you right now? Because I know this is heavy for me, and so I don't know where you are. So let me check where you are,
True.
and then if you let me know, this might not be the moment where I can fully be whatever it is that you need me to be. So then we know, okay, well, you know what? I appreciate you letting me know. I'm not going to put this on you. I'll inform you when it's a better time.
Yeah.
I'm going to call the next who, to deal with. Now, like I said, they could have inquired, but at the same time, you could let them know. So because I came to you with this, I answered. So therefore, if I answered, to me, if I call you and you answer, that means you're available.
True. Yeah.
So until you say, hey, I'm not available right now,
I'm going to go on.
I'm going to keep going.
Yeah,
because if you flick me the voicemail, then I mean, oh, dang, they busy.
Well, yes,
let me keep it moving.
Yes and no, because I kind of, and only because I've kind of experienced both, I think everybody's right. However, I think
I'm not saying she's wrong.
No, me neither.
And I do agree.
No.
Yeah, me too. I guess I'm just saying in the sense of it kind of puts me in the mindset of like, damn, here's how I can handle this next time. Because I feel like it's an even responsibility. It's an even responsibility for you to inquire about.
Right,
hey, bro,
that's what I said.
What you doing, bro? No, I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah.
How you feel, bro? What you got going on? I want to share this with you. You got room? I also think it's an evil responsibility to say, hey, fam, I hear you. Yeah, not today, fam. Yep. So I'm just saying that to say that somebody might be like, nigga, I'm torn between the two. I think there's a fair, because we do that. Like, what up, bro? What you feel like that? How you going? What you got going on? You busy?
Yeah.
No, I ain't gonna say what's up, nigga. No, I just kind of need to kick it. Oh, well, just give me a minute,
because
bro.
Y'all have established that
Yeah.
to where
so
now
on both
I
ends.
need to kick it. All right, that means it might be something heavy, but I can't do it right now.
Yeah.
All right, let me hit you back. So therefore, y'all just had a healthy exchange.
Yeah.
But if you call and say I need to kick it, and he doesn't have that capacity, but he still be like, all right, shoot away.
But there's one time
now
he's like, nigga, you called me for advice. I can't give you what I got because I'm listening to you today. I'm like, no, nigga, don't.
Yeah.
Don't hang up like that.
But no, that's a
We call it 69. Man.
Yeah.
So I'm agreeing. Yeah, you know you said that too. Like, no, you do me, I do you. Because he who don't get done first don't get done at all. So to avoid that, same time.
Yeah.
So I'm agreeing with both of y'all.
Yeah, but some relationships can be mended based off of that conversation of, well, when you needed me, I know I wasn't there, and I apologize. I was also going through something where I couldn't be there for you.
Damn, so
but
listen.
Here we are now.
So lower your expectation and communicate your requirements.
That's real.
Mm-hmm.
Stop expecting shit from people, man.
Yeah.
And then just communicate and verbalize what you require.
I got that really bad.
But see, but to also at the same time though, if I reach out to you and you know, but if I reach out to you and you really know what I'm reaching out is heavy, and I gave you the opportunity, and you just completely and you never.
Now that's different.
But I also see you in a different capacity with others. Then then it's like, oh no, you just said.
A lot of niggas deal with me like that. So
it wasn't that you couldn't handle whatever it was.
Chose not to.
Yeah, it was a choice. You was just saying, yeah, well, whatever.
However, I believe there's a group of people that just put an expectation. Oh, cause you my cousin, nigga. You know, I don't know shit, bro. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know nothing no more than what you communicate, nigga.
Yep.
And you call me and say, D, nigga, I'm having a shitty day, bro. I need to talk to you. Do you got time? When do you got time?
Yeah.
That different from saying, D, what you doing, bro? No, what's up? Nigga, in this, whoa, hold on, bro. I'm chilling with the kids right now, nigga. I gotta.
Yeah.
It's like
nigga, you ain't never there.
But
Nigga,
it's
you ain't open
it's
up
like
and
having
say.
that person when they call, you can't put them on speakerphone.
Nah, you
If I
can't
put you on speakerphone,
Bitches,
we all about to get put out of wherever I'm at.
Yeah, it's over.
Pastor said that we'd be done in 30 minutes, fam.
Y'all call you right back, bro.
Like,
Yeah. No, I think I struggle with that. Like being, you know how they're saying, check on your strong friends.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like being that person for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Is
You always say that too.
It's really hard because it's like,
Oh, I know.
I don't know if this phone call is the capacity phone call. Like
I've reached my limit.
if I don't get an answer,
Yeah.
it's over.
You gonna do it, so yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or I don't know where the person is at.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I always try and make space towards like, even if it's like, because we've had conversations where it's like, I got the kids with me right now, bro. But probably,
We'll
let
kick
me
you
go
later.
do this. And nigga, don't move, nigga. Stay
Okay.
where you at.
I hate people like
Hold
this.
that thought.
Yeah,
I'll be
yeah.
right
but
back.
I kind of really mean this though. Not kind of. I do mean this. I don't like people like this though. I am asking in prayer for a spirit of boldness with you. There has to be a boldness about you. Hey man, I cannot take that burden of that with me. Mm-hmm. That's yours. I love you. I respect you, nigga. I empathize with you. Yeah. I cannot take that to my pillow because it'll always be, oh no, hold on, babe, I got no. Yeah. There has to be a spirit of boldness where it's like, hey, my nigga.
So I spoke about that before.
No.
That's something that me and Kayla is praying on, like praying about over each other, is the false sense of burdens. Where it's like I'm taking on I'm fully
a problem in my household.
Yeah, it's like I'm feeling it full emotionally.
Yep.
Where it's
and
like
it's affecting everybody.
Yeah, it's really affecting everything. And it was like, even, you know what I mean, when you was going through, it was like a part of me was like, bro, call this nigga, do this, do that, do that. And it's like, just be there when the nigga needs you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And you said that too. Whole time, there were times where I was like, because you stressed to me, I think I said it to you. Yeah. Where you was like, nigga, I took this one so hard. I'm like, I'm not finna call this nigga. Mm-hmm. I know how you gonna take this.
Yeah.
So it's just, I just hope, I said that way. I just hope that you get to a point, man, where you're just bold enough to be fair. But the reality of it is in life, the reality is, bro, I can't take everything.
You can't
with
be
me.
there for everybody.
I can't
for
deal
everything.
Cause I got this rule, bro. I swear to God. I gave the last bum $3. Nigga, I'm not giving. No. Like I can't say yes to everybody. Yeah. No.
Especially if you're a white bum.
No.
Because I feel like you just too privileged to be out here.
What did you do in 400 years?
Like this is you're making this choice.
It's your fault. It's a self-inflicted wound, man.
Like how did you get here? Like what? They must have really kicked you out the family.
Your fault. Whatever you did,
whatever they said you did, you did.
I'm sorry. If you white and you homeless, understand, I ain't got nothing for you.
But I
ain't got $3? Because I know you got somewhere you just can't get to.
I pray you get to a point though, man, where you don't allow I respect it and I love it though, but to the point where it's just like, man, I can point you in the right direction. I think we need a little bit more of that, where it's like, no, tell me what you gotta tell me.
Direct you.
Okay, man, I'm gonna give you John's number, bro.
But see, the danger.
I know for sure John is gonna get you where you.
Yeah, but it's just you got to make sure that when you are directing that, like you said, if I'm gonna direct you to somebody, this gonna be a trustworthy.
No, not like the Tyler Perry movie. You're supposed to be helping these people.
Yeah,
you know, like
I won't ask you.
I know that they're gonna be beneficial for you.
Yeah, for sure.
And they're not just gonna be holding on to what you say to them and then carry it on to the next person.
The only pushback to that is,
you never know.
I don't know where we at with time, but the only pushback I got to that is you can't be vulnerable with everybody.
Yeah.
So
and that's how you can't recommend. Yeah.
Just because I'm good to somebody, don't mean that person is good for you. Mm-hmm. So it's like that's why I kind of stay away from stuff like that. to where it's like
it's not recommended in restaurants.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like and then even some restaurants, it's like, hey, depending on what day you go,
your taste buds is, depending on the
what
chef,
day you go,
the time of day. You go.
Like you might,
because you told me it was slapping, and I done went based off of your review.
You went on the Thursday afternoons. You need to go on a
and
Friday
it was
in
horrible.
the morning.
Yeah.
It'll be what you need. But
I respect that. So I think that.
But also what you said before you say your next. But that's for any of our listeners. Like if you're a person who likes to take on more than you should, get that boldness to say, I don't have the capacity today to deal with this.
Sit this one out, bro.
I'm here for you, just not in this moment the way you need me to be.
Yeah. Shout out to I said this before.
3 more people.
Call 3 more people.
I said this before though. Shout out to Reverend James Hayes. He taught me that though, bro. That what happened, he said that fire, and I'm paraphrasing, but that fire you have is gonna die down one day. And what happens when the people that you call and you rely on don't answer the phone? Yep. You can't say to hell with them, forget them. When it just comes to a point where it's just like saying that to say that if D or myself or Shay are the people that you call and we get a boldness of like, hey man, I got enough on my palate, bro. I gotta sit this one out. Yeah.
But also
you can't say that we gave up or don't care. I know it's easy to say that in those moments. I've done it. I've done it. Call 3 more people, bro.
But in maturity also, sometimes when you are calling all of these people and no one is answering, that means it's for you to be in alone.
Yeah. And
that's
sometimes
it's for you to go through it and you only,
I've learned that. Like, I'm so glad the nigga answered that for that shit. It was just our phase.
Or it's like
over that already.
I've experienced that recently where it was like I was trying not to go to God about it.
I've been there.
If you don't go to anybody else.
No, I've been there. Like I know what God gonna say. I know what he feel about this.
Yeah, or it's like,
I swear to God, bro.
Hey, you have these. You place these people in my life. Yeah. Obviously, where it's like, no, that's like the second.
Yeah,
that's like the second response. Where it's like you can get so accustomed to going and relying on these people so much, to where it's like, oh, you've made these people, your first response to things.
Yeah. Instead of me.
I'm going to have to take this away from you.
Yep.
I can't be.
So now I'm going to force you to only rely on me.
You have to come.
Yeah. Can't be. I respect that and I understand that. Hey, man. I know it's weird that we chose a Halloween episode to talk about such intense conversation.
I know, right?
But it was like, it was deep.
Yeah.
It was
like
dark.
halfway through the show, I was thinking like, I'm really enjoying this show.
Yeah, it was heavy.
Tell us what y'all think about our outfits, man. Our costumes.
Yeah.
Do you like them? How bad were
Did
they?
we nail it? Or,
yeah, you know what I mean.
Tell us, fail it?
Have you seen the movie? Do you know that Denzel? Are you still scared of that Tyson? Let us know, man.
I'm scared.
I'm voice 1.
Hey, I'm voice 2.
And I'm voice 3.
Easy. Get you some therapy too, man.
Jesus.